Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We're here and we are live. Don't know how loud we're going to be tonight, but because it is Thursday night, we're getting set for the international. Sorare have just announced all the cool stuff for some Euros. And we're here on the Quinny 3001 channel, my channel. We're going to be doing some FC Barcelona members action. And it's that time of the week where it's all about lineup building, guys. So we'll get into that in due course. If you're new around here or whatever, I'll explain to you what's all going on. Fist bumps to everyone on arrival, especially for joining us live. If you're watching us after we've been live, fist bump to you as well. And thanks again for your continued support, guys. And it's been a funny old midweek, you know. I was sitting with Harry Trades on the Deadline show, and we were talking about, you know, afterwards, like, you know, freshies and, you know, through the show and all the rest of it. And guys, you wouldn't believe it, but I've went and done it. We've went and scooped another mid-target freshie. Now, I must admit, when I woke up this morning, I was less than a point away from it. I was like on 339.2 or something mad like that. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And I've been praying all day to the Opta gods because they know that the Good Luck channel is all here. The guys come to the streams, they all hit the like button. There's plenty of that internet luck going around for us all. And slowly as the days went on, we had an adjustment for your man. We had an adjustment for Johnny Russell. And then about an hour ago or something, we had a wee adjustment for Forsberg as well, just to put us over the top. 345.4. Another mid-target freshie in for FC Barcelona. We're on a nice little run here. And maybe we get a card. Not too bothered, but maybe we do. We'll see how that shakes out. Otherwise, we had the 220 team. Captain Gold absolutely ran the roost with. Abada got a start, didn't he? I know he did 50 odd, but yeah, he got a start, which was cool. But Chanot and Asaka kind of let this four-man effort down, and a wee four-man effort in 220. We thought we could have had a wee bit of a swinger's chance if the Gold had played, and he did. It paid off. But sadly, nobody else did. I think with one more decisive in the team, yeah, we'd be quite comfortably in the cards, I would think. Maybe even pushing for a T4 with a four-man effort. Right captain choice and all that. Not too bad, not too bad. And then as I come into the weekend, I've got a few lineups myself that I've been tossing and turning with and thinking about what position, not what position, what am I trying to say, what division to go after with these guys. I'm looking forward to a good bit of Rivals action as well. Got my new Rivals week off to a winning start in the Europa Conference League final, which was good crack. We won a card from a box as well, and I gave that away earlier this week, so good fun. So maybe we get another win streak, we win another box. But I'm thinking about going low in season with my low caliber guys. We brought club icon Ominami back to the team, so he can play in defence a wee bit more for sure than the guy we won. What was his name? Nara or something? They were about the same price. Managed to get a wee trade on the go, and I'd rather have a guy that I know than a guy that I don't know. That's the moral of that story. And under 23, if Abada is starting, by the way, this could be OP amazing. Tanny's got a great fixture. Santi Rod's in great form. Bro Home is the bro, and Josco is the Bosco. So this could be a good one. Abada playing at Atlanta, who are a bit on the ropes these days. So yeah, I'm quite excited about that. Do we have anything in All-Star? With O'Toole up front, it's kind of neutered. You know, Robbo, Yaman, Forsberg, all could smash, even Freeze, the keeper. O'Toole's a bit of a meh forward option there, so one of those ones. I'm kind of watching to see if Magno's coming back into the team. We've got a four-man 240 low target effort going out. If we can get Scotland to really rinse Gibraltar and maybe Saganikov can do his part against Germany, then maybe that can come in. And guys, we've got, you know, good praise coming out the Scotland camp about Ben Doak. Hard to imagine he doesn't get minutes against Gibraltar. And if he does, it's hard to imagine he's not decisive in the game. So I did throw him in here on first draft. Maybe we'll chop him about and see if we can put him somewhere a bit more fun. 240, we're going mid-target again. I think this team is brilliant. Captain Gold. We're getting JJ a debut. I picked him up a few days ago for like 12 quid or something from Ross Irvin, if memory serves me right. Fist bump to you. You might be here with us tonight. Keaton Parks has been great form. Van der Veert's back in the club getting comfy. And then 220, like Ilinic, I think Gray. I know Gray is a Jamaica international, but I'm sure that means he will be out the picture for this game. And subsequently, Ilinic will be in. Jimmy Forrest probably features. Petkovic, who we just won. Charlie Dunbar's in the house. I know he's a Petkovic holder. Maybe you can tell me if he's good enough for a 220 this week. And then Magno. Maybe he plays, maybe he doesn't. Maybe I put Doak here over Magno. Because this team was kind of last. I don't think Vasil's just going to have a good game against England if he plays. So that's what I've got going on for the weekend. Nothing too exciting. And then the best of the rest training team that I've got here. Not getting our unlimited team to use the gun in. And just with it being a friendly, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he played 45 minutes, or if he didn't even play and he played like Xander Clark and Gordon or something like that. Oh yeah, Abada and Pekovic are on the same team. I don't think it's worth stacking this week, but that's something for me to definitely keep at the front of my mind for future, Charlie. Thanks very much for that. So yeah, this weekend will be interesting enough for like a non-European weekend game week for me. A couple of teams that should be interesting. A mid-target and a low-target we might hit. SRD hasn't shown any Scotland players. Oh, that might be a problem when we get to lineup building, which is basically the name of the show tonight, guys. I can't see in front of me right now. Let me check how many of us are live. There's about 16 of you. These are probably all members anyway. We'll leave the door open. How long been on for? Yeah, we'll leave the door open for another 5 minutes or so, and then we're building your lineups, guys. That's what we do on a Thursday or on the back end of the week when we do the member section. So I see some requests coming in. Keep them coming. And we're getting some codes for some leagues as well. Hi from Portugal. Fist bump, my man. Jorge, good to see you. Alex Coombes. I'm able to do a dozen lineups. Johnny TH, fist bump, good to hear it. Who else have we got? Stefan Rands celebrating 1 month with his 24-25 season ticket at FC Barcelona. And he's in the right membership, guys. Now, we do have a few branches of the FC Barcelona membership. We do have a donation and a basic donation. These things are just what they say on the tin. They're just a donation. I can't give any perks or anything with them at the moment. It's a great question in here from Thunderpump. I'll come back to that in a second. If you're looking to get your lineups built, if you're looking to get your gallery reviewed, we do these streams once a week each, 2 streams a week. We have a Telegram group as well for all the members that get their season ticket for the 24-25 season. Then that's what you need to do. It's £1 a week, £4 a month, $3.99, whatever it is. In pounds, whatever your local currency is, it might vary from that ever so slightly. So done for YouTube. If you want to become a member, you want to get your season ticket for 1 month for the whole season, whatever it is you choose to do to support the club, it is all welcomed and all supported. There's a link in the live chat under the video. There's a button called join, and in the description of the video. If you go on the channel homepage, there's a members tab. Click on any of these things, and YouTube, they want you to get your season ticket. They're going to walk you through the process, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and then we get stuck into all this good stuff. So Thunderpump was asking if I've got a code. Now, I'll have a code on Monday, so keep your eyes peeled for that, guys. And we've got some legit stuff going on. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Monday's going to be a great one. I can tell you that right now. And tomorrow we've got the Deadline show on the channel, as always, with Harry Trades. But me and Harry actually got together and recorded some videos, and the members have had early access to our part in that. So it's a 2-parter, one on my channel, one on Harry's. They'll both go out tomorrow after the Deadline show. So plenty of good weekend viewing for you out there. And we're focusing on 2 of the most distinctly unique competitions in the new Sorare. When we'll have special weeklies. We don't know how far in advance they will be and what they will be, etc. But the 2 distinctly different competitions on the base menu, as it were. Champion Europe, which is on this channel, and under 23s, which, surprise, surprise, is on Harry's channel. So plenty going on, as well as football content. I've had lots of stuff going out over the last couple of days. There's plenty more coming, as well as I just recorded a proper big Euro preview of all the squads. We've had all the squads announced, and I tried to do it alongside, like, trying to predict who will come out, the groups, etc. I don't know when that will be out, because it just got recorded like right now. But hopefully that's out for, like, you know, I don't know, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, something like that. Soon enough, because now we're totally getting into the Eurozone. I can feel it. So yeah, I'll get a league code for you all on Monday. Don't you worry about that. And the league code, I can tell you what it is already. It doesn't work yet, but it's just Quinny. Right. Who starts up top for Scotland? No idea. No freaking idea. To be honest with you. Thanks for being live again. NFTM, no problem, my man. Arthur, nice. Fist bump, good to see you. Thunderpump, of course. Daniel Lopez. You guys that I'm fist bumping now. Motivational messages. Fist bump, good to see you as well. You guys and Jorge Joaquim. You guys don't have your memberships. So when we flip on and we start doing this. Oh, no, actually, you don't lose this. You can sit and chill with us today, because when we do lineup building, we just sit and chill. What I did before is I flipped the chat, because when we get the request coming in, I need to make sure it's from members and such. But when I've done that before, I can't really change it to season ticket only. So I'm still messing about with the best way of refining that, as it were. So we'll still be out live and stuff. We'll keep the live chat the way it is. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll get a screen up of the season ticket holders. Oh, wrong tab. I'll get a page up of the season ticket holders, and then I can just kind of cross-reference that. Easy peasy. Now, one thing I want to say at this point, guys, is 2 things, right? First of all, thanks to everyone that has picked up their season ticket. If you're wondering what I'm babbling about, I'll explain it again in a moment before we get stuck into it. But when we get to the beginning of the European season, so like post Euros, I'm thinking everyone that is on their season ticket for that point in time, what I've been planning on doing, I kind of forgot to say it when I did the wee video, but what I want to do, and I'll do it for like, yeah, after the Euros final, everyone that's on is having their season ticket at that point. We're going to add you into a wee credit list at the end of most of the videos, is like, you know, brought to you by you guys, thanks to the support from the community and all that good stuff. So if you want to get your name in lights on the end of the most of the videos, make sure to pick up your season ticket as well. Another nice kind of thing, bit of recognition I'm trying to give you guys back. And we've got somebody try to buy my Pablo de Blasis. I think that's going to be a hard reject, isn't it? I want more money. I want more money. Give me all the money and then I'll sell them. Love it. So yeah, let me just sort that wee page out. And then yeah, we can just get stuck right into it really. Current level, season ticket, apply. Awesome. So I can see he's all here and I can just double check cross-reference stuff and everything as well. Awesome possum. O'Reilly being left out of the Denmark squad was shocking. I kind of agree, Jay, in the sense that like he's 100% good enough to play for Denmark, but I don't find it surprising because he's barely been around the international scene, and like some of these international managers, like they don't give out spots readily, and sometimes like some of them really just like keeping the same crowd around for like a cycle for like the qualification into the tournament. And I think that's really what has stopped like Ryan Gauld, for example, getting to the Scotland team. So I'm not really surprised that the Denmark manager is one of those guys, because there's a few of them out there, and he's never really full of praise for O'Reilly and his efforts at Celtic for the most part. So let's see, what requests have we got, guys? Let's just get stuck straight into it. So you need to get your season ticket, guys. It's £1 a month, £1 a week, £4 a month, all done for YouTube memberships. You can click on anything, it will take you there, it will sort you out. There's a link in the live chat down below the video, the join button, the members tab, all these places will sort you out. Yeah, let's get the requests all sorted. Now, Johnny, you have picked up a basic donation, so thank you very much for your support. I do appreciate it. I can't build lineups on a donation, but I'm sorry. So I do think you're maybe one of the first requests actually in here, right after sorting yourself out. So sorry for any confusion on that part, my man. But I need you to get a 24-25 season ticket booked on, my man. Able to do a dozen lineups. Oh yeah, that'll be good fun. Alex Coombes, can I have another 23 in a gas? England players probably in a 270. So let's get Alex Coombes loaded up first and foremost. I'm sure Alex has a season ticket. I'm sure I've seen him on the thingamagoober. What's a thingamagoober, you ask? It's a list. Alex Coombes. Yeah, there we go. 1 month ago. Love it. Awesome. So Alex is up first and foremost. He's got a few teams. You'll love to see it. Stefan Rands, my man. You know what I'm going to ask Stefan, don't you? Let me try it. It's Stefan. And then is it B? No, it's H, isn't it? H. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. We got there in the end, mate. It only took a month. It only took a month. Old dogs and new tricks. Jay, good to see you. Fistbump, of course, Charlie. I think I can only manage about 3 or 4 teams this week. Curious to see what you think. With in-season D2 as a priority, my Iraqi is suspended and Mitsuta benched. Right, it's Sanfrecce, good game. Ouch. Yeah, so Jay, let's fire that up. Oh, pardon me. Let's have a look. Who else have we got here? 7 points behind you on that one, Quinny. Oh, Johnny, what league is that? Is it 220 or 240? Even one and all. Shrew. Sindri Sorensen, fist bump, my man. Good to see you. I'm so upset Gonzalo Perez is injured, so he's missing the River game tonight, which is such a good fixture. There's been a wee bit of that in the chat already. Yeah, we don't want to be having a Charlotte attack stack. I'm with you there, Charlie. Vasil's was dropped Bosnia last game for Sehic. Yeah, exactly. He's not nailed at all. Sehic is still in the picture despite playing in Saudi. Hopefully the fix that wasn't showing this morning. It's fixed now. Awesome. Have you got a league for the Euro rival thing? I think that's the same thing as what Sorare are going to do Monday. So I'll double check that, Thunderpumps. I know there is a slight difference with the Euros angle on it. Let's just click it there now. Rivals League. I think this is what I've got coming out. So I'm not gonna click in these buttons until Monday because I think it's already kind of sorted for me. Thanks again, Arthur. Nice FTM, of course. Fist bump to you guys. Replies to the tweet weren't positive. Lots of Denmark fans want the manager out. Yeah, he seems like a stubborn old guy, doesn't he? Kaito, can't more money. Sorry, man. Can you help me build my all-star rare lineup? Apocalypto, no problem. Let's get you loaded up. Let's just check you've got your season ticket locked and loaded, Monfrere. Apocalypto. Can I search? No, I don't think I can actually search. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? We're on scrolling through a list. I feel like a bouncer. Are you on the list? No, I don't think you are, Apocalypto. I need you to pick up. You're maybe on the old £2 membership. I need, because we're doing 2 streams a week and all the other stuff. It's the season ticket. I need you on now. Yeah, Apocalypto, I've double checked. I'm sorry, wee man. No with those shoes on. It's a Glasgow joke. But with mine, when you come to it, I'm not sure whether I run Scotland 4-man cap 240 or punt an all-star with a J-League goalkeeper. Just because of the lack of 90 minutes, it makes it sketchy, but it's Gibraltar, so you only need 45, you know, and if you get, like, they're probably, I imagine it's going to be strong squad first half, and then, like, your range of changes in second half. That's kind of what I would suspect would happen. I do think he wants the first team to get reps, I beg your pardon. So I do think there is a space for the Robbos, the McGinns, the McTominays, these sorts of guys. Apocalypto, I'm sorry, mate, I'm dying to find you on this wee list, but I'm now triple checking. Yeah, Apocalypto, I need you to pick up your 24-25 season ticket, Monfrere. I'll close the list in case it needs to refresh or something. I'll check it back in a second. On 240, Johnny. Oh, nice. So are we both in the cards? That's cool. Awesome. Right, okay. So we've got a few locked and loaded already. And if we can get Johnny and Apocalypto onto a season ticket, we'll have another 2 locked and loaded ready to go. So Alex Coombes, Fistbump to you again. Can I have an under 23, a gas, probably England players? I don't know if you're saying that's for gas or under 23 or both. Is Pickford still? No, he's not, is he? No. So let's see, under 23 first of all. We've got Schulte playing Pachuca. Now, yeah, I really don't like these continental games for MLS clubs. They just never seem to work out well. 5th versus 3rd. It feels like a playoff situation. Maybe it's not, because I think the Spanish league is so big, it's probably still kicking on. Now, I don't know if Branthwaite is 50% on here, but I don't think you can totally lean into that when you've got a triple A Nakano. Now, is this guy actually killing? Or is he just a wee bit of a cheat code? Oh yeah, no, he does it. He does it. 70 plus is in the repertoire. Playing a bit of right mid, wee bit of centre back. Can do it from both positions. That's lovely, by the way. Yeah, I like a wee bit of that. Kim Tae-Hwan, 6 versus 4. Less appealing. Caleb Boyle, no thanks. Ode or Oud, how do you say this one? I think he's meant to be a bit of a player. He's alright, isn't he? I do think that Nakano, but playing Jubilee Owata, that's probably a good game for a guy like him. Santirod, McGlynn. Oh, McGlynn at home to Montreal and Santirod at home to Quakes. That's a great pair. Bassett's away. Yeah, I think that pair can. Oh, Foden. Yeah, I wouldn't mind dinging Foden in that team. Sorry, let's just put McGlynn in double mid. This is set to cook. And in Champions League final, Rodrigo is probably going to, certainly going to start, isn't he? I think that's who I would be taking. Take a bit of Rodrigo. I really would want to captain McGlynn on paper, but Asante's a captain for me. I think he's a bit more 100 capable, but McGlynn's a bit safer to bring in a bigger score, as it were. I'm going to go Sante. Sante for the captain's armband for me. And then let's see All-Star. Probably all England, this will be where it lies in. So we'll have Pickford, of course. Yeah, I don't see him being one of these keepers that gets 45, 60 minutes. Walker should be nailed, but again, can we step away from that? Matias Oliveira. The thing about Uruguay is that small nation, small consistent squad. So if Oliveira is like a guy that gets capped on the regular, it's hard to imagine he isn't one of those guys, considering he's a Scudetto winner with Napoli. Yeah, he's only missed 3 internationals in his SO5 career against Bolivia, on the bench against Chile, and then playing against Chile. Yeah, maybe there's something Uruguay and Chile don't like playing Oliveira, so I kind of like him as the option, but Walker should and could be the man here. Branthwaite might be the guy. Walker's safe, but I think Oliveira against Costa Rica, that's probably the play. I like Foden better than Rice by a mile. Kane is getting a hat-trick, probably. Bassett, I'm not worried about the fixture necessarily, but it's between him and Rice, and I think Rice could just do a little bit better, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm going to go Rice on this one, which is maybe a similar team. Yeah, you probably went all England. I would, yeah, I think Oliveira is a bit peakier than your Walker. I don't think Branthwaite's that great to pick this week. I would captain Foden. I could see captain and Kane. And then what was the last? 270. I would not be touching Scotland goalkeepers or Schulte. So, oh no, it can't be playoffs because we've got 10th versus 17th here. I think I like that one better than the Korean team. And okay, so Walker's a bit expensive at 65 here, isn't he? Audi at 50 isn't bad away at the fire, so let's see if we can get away with that. If we've got leftover points, we're thinking about taking the Walker, just for a wee bit more of that high-end security. Higashi on a 51 feels like the play from your midfield. Now, the Shankland is definitely going to play against Gibraltar. And with this being the last team, like Vargas is fine, I guess, isn't he? Borja Baston is on the bench. Kenneth Vargas from Hearts playing against Uruguay. I would probably take Shankland in this one because even from the bench, he could get 2 goals. Like, that's Gibraltar. That's what they do, you know. And 59 points remaining. We can't afford Bassett, but we could take Kim Tae-hwan. I think that's a bit of the lazy pick. We've got John Sung-won, who has got a really good matchup indicator, 49 expected. That's kind of in line with his averages and stuff. 5th versus 7th, not a distinct advantage to win, but this guy does interest me to look at. Yeah, he can get a high 60 into the 70s. Defensive midfielder that can get 38A with the odd decisive in his locker. He's not bad. It's like a McGregor type, or bad McGregor. We can't take Walker as 5th man. We could take Branthwaite, but I think that's sketchy. Stones at 48, by the way. Oh, yeah, that's the way to go. So we drop Audi. Why did I not see Stones earlier? That's so weird. Would I take Stones over Oliveira? He's only 60% on to start here, but I think Stones is the guy, isn't he? He's not been injured, or has he been injured actually? Yeah, I think that's why he's. That's a funny one. I like Rom, but I think he's injured, isn't he? How do you get season ticket? If you just click on any of the member stuff, Apocalypto, it should give you the option to change your membership. Alternatively, you can like cancel the one you're on and then and then go back on, like cancel and then go back on. I'm not too sure. Everyone's kind of had to do it a different way. I think it's quite temperamental on a phone. It's better on desktop to make the change. The Cano will be CB this weekend with Araki suspended. Good shout. Good evening, Quinny. HenriSorare, good to see you. Could I grab myself yada yada? Of course. Henry. Sorry, I woke up. I'm just seeing all the messages here. Sorry. But I think I've got up to speed with the last 2 messages there. Pickford at St James's highly. He'll get a nice reception. Yeah, he'll definitely not feel at home, will he? Ian Sorare, Fistbump, my man. And Clown or Joshua, by the way, I love the icon you've got there. I love a bit of the Mortal Kombat. Interesting goalkeepers for the Euros. They're so expensive, it's insane. Might take a gamble between Sales and Castiles for the Belgium squad. Well, I think Castiles is the man between the two of them. Castiles has played in the absence of Courtois. I know, I would say Kaminsky is maybe the more threatening goalkeeper to Castiles. But I think it is Castiles, personally. So yeah, back to this, I beg your pardon. Yeah, I think I'm going to revert to Audi. And then, yeah, play with known quantities. That's kind of the name of the game here. Kim Tae-hwan, how is he as a scorer? Oh, wow, he has the juice. Fullback, but that's a temperamental part of his game, I suppose. That's fine, but I don't mind a fullback that can smash. He can be 5th man, no problem. It feels lazy because he fits the cap and he's double A. But I say Vargas I wouldn't want to touch. The other guy we looked at isn't that appealing, but he's good enough maybe for the last team, like your 220, if it can fit. And it feels bad that we're not getting Bassett into a team, but don't think there's enough points to be saved. Maybe a further 5. I don't think that's really on the cards, is it? So I think we take Kim Tae-hwan in here. Maybe Captain Higashi. Luke Jones. I like the under 23. I like the All-Star. I think you need that wee bit of security in your defence. Over Walker, Stones, Branthwaite. Like, for the friendly, until you know what the team's going to be like, don't take that risk. Play the guy that will play, you know. Or should play. Obviously, you may need to investigate a bit further, but this is a guy that doesn't miss games for Uruguay. And, yeah, that's the way Uruguay normally go. Bielsa's in charge as well, so he's not a guy that really mixes things up too often. Unnecessarily, certainly. And it's under 23, triple A. Like, lots of good stuff going on. Lots of good stuff going on. No problem, Alex, my man. Stefan, what are we up to? 2 Chow Classic and a 240. Love it. Chow Classic. 2 great keepers. We're taking 3s, but all day is number 1. Oh, we may have 3 if we think Tarbo's still in. Your man is the man right now. He's not quite as peaky as, I suppose, Wagner's got a great game at home at Montreal. That should be a good one for him. Oh, by the way, you've got some really good midfield power in here. Nice. I think, again, Santi Rod AAA stands there for good reason. Messi at home. Gazdag, I think, is away on internationals. Unless he's playing this game, and I'm not aware of it. But I would probably slide in Ache into this away. I like guys like him that like to tackle when they're away from home. But maybe McGlynn or Tillman. Forsberg. Really difficult 5th man. Team 1 shout here. I think it has to be Tillman. I can't really not pick him in Team 1. And captain's just always Messi, isn't it? That's a team, by the way. That's a winning team. Punching power in every position. Fries has been one of the best scoring keepers on the platform recently. Stuver. Your man. Oh, man. You've got too many good midfielders in the best way possible because they've got good games. I think we can stay with the home favourites like your Forsbergs and such. Carranza, I've heard Laird saying he's moving, so I don't know how shaky that is. But Bouanga can definitely be a Team 2 if you get Messi in Team 1. Maybe I'm putting shade on Carlos Hill away to Nashville, who have not been particularly great either. And assuming Gazdag is out the country, I would be looking at McGlynn or Ache. How's he been scoring since he's been back? Fine enough. Not quite his old self yet. But fine enough. And McGlynn, I think he smashed last weekend, didn't he? Like 92 or something. Oh no, it's a few weeks ago. Oh, the weekend before last. Wow, from the bench as well. Jesus. Yeah, he's a good kicker, isn't he? Is there somebody I'm overlooking here? I suppose Hill's still that guy, isn't he? Team 2, Carlos Hill, that's no problem. I'm captaining Forsberg on recent form and all the rest of it, but it's a quality team 2. I wonder if you have a non... Yeah, you do. Gun's just a bit shaky, but let's say we've got... I'm just going to put the Tarble in Team 3, right? You've still got Harry L, Brooks Len and Glesnes. Really good guys. I'll probably take Harry L because of the opponent. Take the fullback element into the equation here. And then you've got Ache, Carranza and Ure. Carranza's still on to play, so I think that's a good game for him. Abada was there as well, and then McGlynn. Yeah, it's not a bad Team 3, by the way. Captain McGlynn. And just see how that shakes out. And then the 240, if we play Gun. Then we have Elliott. That's probably a good shout. Glesnes, but I think it's a bit better and is worth the extra 2 points, so I'd probably take him if we can afford him. Quinn Sullivan's only 43 and he's double A rated. He's kind of all over the place, isn't he, positionally? Sorare Data does fancy this as a good game for him, but giving him that double A, 66% chance to win. Opposition opponents score 65. Feels like he's built for 240 this week at 43 L15. And then an attack, Uri at 41. Sign me up, no problem at all. At least 57 points. Now, we could play Gazdag if he's in the country, right? So that's where to play Gazdag if he's in the country. If he's not, I think we go McGregor. Yeah, if he's not, let's go McGregor. That's what I would say. 11%. Slide that in. And probably Captain Quinton. Boom. So we've picked 4 teams there. Don't know if the Tarbo thing is shaky or not, but I would play it anyway. I think Team 1 and Team 2 are mighty powerful. They could be up on the podium together in theory, you know, depending on how the scores all rain in and stuff. So love a bit of that. Team 3 is a nice little punt as well with some powerful extra pieces. And the 240 will work, I think, you know. Let's see what the chat's saying. Apocalypto, you done it. Fist bump, my man. Thank you very much. We'll get you added in. Apocalypto. Thanks very much for picking up your season ticket, my man. Very much appreciate the support for the channel. Thank you very much, Monfrere. And Barmy, fist bump, my man. Thank you very much. Picked up your season ticket as well. Love to see it. Carranza has an ankle injury. There we go. See, I knew there was some sort of spidey senses there that were tingling. So I think we move. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fine because we just change Uri for Abada. Or Shankland. Do we have the points? No, we don't. Abada. And then, oh, does that mean we can afford somebody bigger and better? No, there was nobody bigger and better that we missed out, was there? 64 points remaining. We could play Taylor, but he's not nailed, so there's no real point to that. Did we miss somebody out? I don't think so. I would just swap them around then. No. Sorry, let's go back. So yeah, Carranza is out for Uri. And then this team's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Oh no, but we don't care. No, that's what to do. No, I've done this wrong way. So let's get Uri back in here. And then we put Abada in here. Because again, with the Turbo, we're not too sure the strength for this team. If Carranza's not playing, then aye, that's fine. That makes that balance out. Rob P, fist bump, my man. Good to see you. Had to do it on PC. Apocalypto, yes. I think it's a nightmare on the phone, mate, to be honest with you. So thanks very much for doing that. I really appreciate the extra effort you have to go to. And Barmy picking up a season ticket, the legend. You came up in conversation the other day because Barmy, this is because I was at like an exhibition show, and bumped into a guy outside. He's like, "Oh, Quinny, I love the channel and all that, like the Celtic stuff." And my mum was there. It was first, and you know, not that it happens often, but it was the first time she'd seen something like that. And then she was telling my wife, and then she brought up you, Barmy. It's still a very, very fond memory. So good to see you here with your season ticket, my man. Always a pleasure when you pop by. Extra team for Remember My Name, finally. I appreciate it. So remembering, but we did copy and paste it, and it was like glitchy and stuff, you know. And yeah, the letters after your name, I did struggle to remember them. We managed to get our team out of it. Yeah, so everyone's a winner. Hey, awesome, Jay. What were you after? It was like a couple of teams, wasn't it? J. 3 or 4 teams. Curious to see what you think. In season D2 is priority. And that will be a contender, I'm guessing. So we're going contender in season D2. Is it rare we're talking, Jay? I'm sure it is. With what we've got kicking here. So Osako's got a great fixture. Oh Sung Hoon. See, this Daejeon Citizen, they do really bad. That's the team of the guy that I just won. But Daegu are really bad now. Nishikawa's got a tough game. Langerak. I know Kawasaki are 15th, but you definitely don't think that's a good game. So it has to be Osako. Dusty Sasaki. Needs a big game, doesn't he? Oh yeah. I see your conundrum here. Centre mid. Is that good? Left centre mid, defender, right centre mid. Defender, midfielder. So these are all the games he's played in midfield. 479 was the last one, and then before that wasn't till 280. He actually used to play a wee bit in midfield here. And wow, 80 was pretty something. So that's actually good. If he gets back into midfield, that's kind of good. I like that. Good dusty show, but he's out of season, so we maybe want to watch out for that. Key Wakazaka. Again, I think some of these decisions make their own decision, don't they? Mitsuta's been benched, you've told me. Jan Mateus against second, Inigo Vicente, oh, yeah, against 22nd. Sign me up for that. And then fifth man, again, you can go out a season now. Wakazaka's at home in what will be a low scoring game. It's a great game against Kashiwa. And yeah, if it's a tighter game, he can be better. So I like Wakazaka. Thiago Santana, but maybe a puncher. But Vissel Kobe, that's a tough game. So you're asking the striker to really deliver here. I don't see him getting double decisives. It's not something to forecast. So yeah, I think that kind of Jan Mateus against away to that team. Nah, I think Wakazaka. I'd captain this kid. So that's where I would be, Jay. With that, it probably doesn't look as good on that screen as it does this one. That's what I would go with. And cross your fingers that Shaitani gets into midfield again and drops an 80 or something. That could be quality. He's AAA. There are two guys kind of speak for themselves, I guess, don't they? The top priority. D2 as well in season. That could hit. Could definitely do the points needed. And then we've got Henry. Henry, my man. Let's see what you're after. Henry. What have we got tonight? Good evening. Could I grab myself a U23, a 240, and a 270? My pleasure. Under 23. So, Goulier, he's away. That's the only thing about these South American teams when they're away, they're just a wee bit sketchier. Jung Bum, Kaya Amorabieta has got an L5 of 66. What's going on here? 23 years old, he looks buzzing to get the job. Wow, they've kept some clean sheets, man. Had he saved a penalty or something? Penalty save. Wow. GG's to this guy. Who are they playing? Mirandes. They're not that good. He's probably decent, by the way. They won't concede 3. Famous last words. Tolkien, I really like. Matson in the final. Hard to really go for that as your main team, but Tolkien's easy enough. Aidan Morris, McGlynn, Akiyama. Yeah, I think he just picked the double A studs on this one. An attack, but we've got an interesting question. Piqué Fernandez was forecasted to be benched last week. Did they start? He did start. Just the 22 AA. So, funny one there. Adiemi against Real Madrid. I don't know what to think about that. Christian Gutierrez, 3rd versus 5th. Tapia. Away from home. Decent enough. Kind of hit and miss, but not hitting against the big teams, so I don't think I fancy that. Really high chance percentage to win for Christian Gutierrez here. And at home, he's definitely decent. against the good teams, but they didn't start and they lost. Oh, this guy's the left back. This is yeah. I always forget about this guy. I don't think. Well, he'll be good for cap. I think that's what we keep him for. He'll be good for cap. Adeyemi's got a nice cap price. That's not really what's appealing about him. It's having pace on the counter-attack in a must-win game. But yeah, he's not been scoring good, has he? It's a shame. Let's see. Hong Yun Sang. Yeah. Under 23 forward is a head scratcher for you. I wonder why this guy's so low down, because he played last week after, I'm sure we were doing this and he wasn't available for it. I like Adeyemi to do something in the final. I would much rather select PK Fernandez, but if he's available. But I like Adeyemi to do something in the final, bring in your 62. Aidan Morris, but I might want to stay away from because I don't like those games in continental competition. El Canoes, do or die game. He's kind of due getting back to some big form, isn't he? AA's been gathering, no decisives yet, and this is a do or die game, I'm sure. So I like guys that got something to play for. Durkin away to Messi. Could play Matson in here just to make the Dortmund guys go together. Matson's been quite powerful SO5 wise, I think, hasn't he? Needs the goal. Darmstadt, you're not going to get 50 against Real Madrid, but you could get the 20 that he got against PSG. 23 against PSG, home and away. It's not unimaginable Matson could have a good defensive shift, not lose the ball too often. But he is against Vinny and Rodrigo. I think I'm going to take El Canoes. Just because something's on that game. Good opposition score. They're at home. By Captain McGlynn. Yeah, I don't mind that. Because I think the forward is a bit weaker. Good midfielder, good defender to activate it. And then Henry, what was it? 240 then? 270? Where is Henry? And then 240, 270. Awesome. So I think we know the striker can be that Gutierrez guy. Unless we've got another cheat code or some sort. Alright, we'll come to that in a minute. Alright, let's see in goals. Who's the good bang for buck we've got going on here? Edgar Badia on 48 is my number one pick at the moment. Dane Sinclair is 45 though, I beg your pardon. At home to SKC, I don't see a clean sheet happening here. Will I concede 3? Probably not, based on what we see here in front of us, but SKC do have firepower. I'd probably take this guy on a 45 before Robbo on a 61. Tierney on a 45, boom. McGinn on a 48, boom. How many points we got? 102. Darwin. And then 59 left. This is a strong, strong team. Could play Rossi, but away to that team, I don't think that's a good move. Morgan, 54. Let's go for it. And I'm probably going to captain McGinn or Tierney. I just think against Gibraltar, they should canter them. And then 270. Who do we want? In goals. Dane Sinclair statistically is probably the man to go for. I'll take the AAA defender as long as his scores look good. Oh yeah, I'll take a AAA defender that scores like that. Oh no, we've got Robbo actually. We'll take Robbo first, and we'll come back to that guy if we need him. Royce off the bench, McGinn again, Christie, Forrest, Gilmore. I think I'd be going double McGinn on this. Christie might start, he might not. Christie's been doing really well in the Prem. Can we play both? Let's go with McGinn. And then an attack. Brian White hasn't been doing his usual numbers. It's stopping me. Yeah. He's not really been doing it for a wee while. On a bit of a drought. Tyler Boyd. I think I will take White. And that leaves us with 67. Yeah, I think I'll take that AAA defender. Just going to scroll down, but I'll make sure we've not missed anyone. Oh yeah, like Christie. That's who we wanted in the first place. Christie, Porteous. Porteous could be a good shout because he'll probably start. Maybe won't. Forrest. McSauce. Has he not been playing? Up front. So funny, isn't it? I probably captain Robbo actually in this team. Hate looking at my lineups lately. It's just all frustrating and pain. Yeah, I know that feeling. Where's the exit? Fistbump, my man. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Klaus joining. It's insane how much the price in goalkeepers went up because of the Euros. Yeah, it is insane. Johnny TH got his season ticket, my man. Johnny. Well done, my man. Thanks very much for the support. It means a lot. I know you probably jumped through a few hoops there, so thanks very much. It is appreciated. And I'll get you locked and loaded now, Johnny. Bhoysin, I'm sure, isn't it? There's your teams. Henry, Jay, there's your team. I can close that. Johnny. Apocalypto, what were we after? Apocalypto. Can you help me build my all-star rare? I would love to. All-star rare. So we're swinging for the fences with this. This is the Apex team. It's going to be Neuer in goals, isn't it? I think we will know that. Guardiol, Mittelstad, or Trippier. Oh, that's an interesting thing. I think Guardiol's the safest by a mile. Macedonia are not scoring more than once. In midfield is maybe where the headaches come. Kimmich and Gundo are really solid international performers. How many minutes will they get? But is the question. Same as Foden. But I think Foden at home at Wembley is going to do something before he comes off. Kramaric is Mr. Croatia. Vinny in the final. Undav. I'm not backing Germans to do great scores SO5 wise against Ukraine. Petkovic could be sneaky, but I think Kramaric is probably the. I think Kramaric is probably the shout on this one if he's on to play. He does have AA for days, and he's in great form right now. And yeah, it feels like Team 1 not having a Kimmich in it when you've got Kimmich is like kind of wrong. So I know that that's probably going to be a small kind of, he's going to play. But I do like Gundo as being that. Just take the Kimmich. All-star rare. Now, very low strength here. All internationals, could they fit into a cap? I don't think they could. Far too powerful, even for 270. So all-star it is. 56 rated. I don't know why, but I suppose the minute jeopardy is maybe factored into this. I don't know. Who's your other goalkeeper options? So I'd maybe do that, right? And then 270. Because even imagine they swap the keepers. I wouldn't not. I'm sure you will anyway. Mittelstad could be good, but I would rather take Trippier. I think he's probably going to play left back to get customised to the team and stuff. I'm taking Gundo. Vinny in the Champions League final, I think I'd take that. You get 73 points remaining. Yeah, Trippier is so cheap. Makes this very flexible. Mittelstadt is probably the play. Maybe Madison. Madison, you're relying on a super sub performance, I suppose. But Mittelstadt, let's just take Mittelstadt. I think Rom is injured, so he should start. Probably captain Trippier, but Vinny's probably the real captain of this team. Most 80 plus capable. $45, 117, 187, 186, 240 done, die free. Yes, only All-Star can go. Boss team, but boss team. And Bhoysin, what were we after? What about a dozen lineups I've done before the international games? Can you fix anywhere and everywhere? I don't have any of my international players in any lineups. There's a couple to look at. Thanks. No problem. Let's do it. What do we have? Is it, I guess are we talking rares? Let's look. No playing goalkeepers at rare, so I think it's limited. We're looking. Lanzillotta? Where is he playing? Oh, quality. That's a great move. SO5 wise, by the way. That is a great move, SO5 wise. How's he been doing there? Love Lanzillotta. Hate that McBride told me to sell him. Oh, yeah. By the way, love that. So we've got Lanzillotta, we've got Zidane. Lanzillotta at home is like the guy. Can't get by that. So good. And we've got Glesnes. You've got Nara. There you go. Who the hell are you playing for? Serie B team? Cool. Pongrich, Ryerson, Porteous, Tierney. Really like Tierney to get 60 minutes in this game. Centre back or something. Glesnes is probably your top scoring player, but. Ooh, verified. Samois is going to play. That's cool. Santiago Sosa. Higashi. First versus 19th. It's hard to look past, isn't it? Hope your forwards are headache. How many have we got to play with? Only a few. 21st to home to 8th. I don't like that, but it's double A. That's weird. First versus third. 18th and 19th. Wow, so tight, man. All your strikers. I think you take the guy with the high opposition average here, Jung Chi-hin. And maybe take Samois. I like him. L5 is 60, but for Kim Bong-soo. Not overly justified. He's got a 90 in his last game. Higashi against 14th. Is this a game we want to lean into? I think it is. Playing that kind of team is a kind of peaky game. This is the best team, but I'm not sure that he makes the cut for the best lineup. Anyone sneaky hiding down here? McGregor? Don't think McGregor's that great, but to make a best team. I'm probably going to take Samois, but try to check how he's been scoring. Yeah, Samois. Captain Hammer Glesnes. Really? Santiago Sosa? How's he actually? I know a first versus 19th for something, but. Oh, yeah, centre back, high AA. Lots of passes and stuff. That's cool for me. Let's take it from there. 240. Who do we have that looks looking good? Oh, under 23, I think is probably what to do. See Tangvik. Hard guy to get behind Kangman. Could take him, no problem. Higashi I can play in this team. We'll take him since he's AA. Kim Bong-soo. See, I think that's a wee bit of a false indicator. Leon Flack is a wee bit better than that guy, I think, isn't he? Aye. Flack's like McGlynn without the decisives. Aye. I'll probably go with that. Captain, your guy who can peak. Clean sheet probability for Zidane at 53. I'll probably take this guy. Against Degoose, they've just been minced, haven't they? Yamakawa, tough game. Marco Farfan I'm a fan of, but tough game away especially. Cuesta at home, I quite like that. I like Cuesta. Schlegel, Taylor, Ryerson, Tierney, boom. McGregor at 53, I'd rather stay away from if we have options. Christie on 54, same. McGregor at 53 could work. Yeah, let's try McGregor 53. Up front, the 40 guy is A-rated. He's at home. I think we can take him on the strength of that. And then with Kim Bong-soo, fine. Captain KT. Let's work backwards. We've got we've got more than one forward. We've got Hosoya, who's in bad form against a bad team, but we've got two forwards on to play. This guy, B-rated, opposition scores good, away to 5th, so I think he's going to be the striker. In midfield, is there an obvious pick that we want into this team? Shop, Danny Pereira, Gaspar Campos, Griffin Dorsey. We've got a McGinn. Oh, we could play the McGinn over the McGregor. Or over the Kim Bum-soo. Yeah, that's what we'd do. Get John McGinn in there. And then we go back to 270 and complete this again, sorry. So let's take a look at Zidane. I think we're going to do well with points in this. We've seen how it kind of shook out with the strikers. Maxo, how do you do? Not quite good enough. Quest on 49. I think we can take him. Yeah, I know we've got McGregor. And we've got Christie. Christie being a forward or player, I'd probably take him in this to get us going. And then in attack, yeah, 2 strikers. 3 strikers actually. Oh, this guy's 50-50. Yeah, I'm going to take this guy on the strength of his situ, and then 68 points remaining. Probably just going to go with the McGregor, but you could go with that Bum-soo guy or whatever, but I suppose maybe just go with him. Yeah. Captain Christie. I think they're all your kind of strong teams, Bhoysin, aren't they? I'll catch up with the chat. Just picked up a Benjamin Sesko Limited. How will he do at the Euros? His group is terrible, mate. I don't think the Czech Republic are going to do well. But as you've seen against Scotland, like, no, he's not Czech Republic. He is Slovakia. I beg your pardon, Slovakia. He's got a very tough group. But like you see with Czech and stuff, it's kind of the same point, but it's not accurate to what I was just about to say. Sorry. Let's just actually look at groups. Slovakia. Who's your group again? Yeah, I think Ukraine and Belgium take this 1 and 2. So Slovakia are crossing their fingers. They cannot be two of the worst third places. He can score 2 or 3 goals against Romania. Maybe he can get 1 against Ukraine and Belgium. Can maybe get 4 goals in the group stages. It's probably an upwardly positive projection. I would definitely say 2 goals, I would expect. Are Scotland going for cohesion? I think Steve Clarke is going to go with cohesion for the most part against Gibraltar. I think he'll probably make lots of subs at half time and 60 minutes and stuff, but I think he'll start kind of preparing for Germany. I don't think Steve Clarke fucks around, you know. Neuer or ter Stegen is the question. Yeah, I think Apocalypto, when we did yours, that's kind of what I was trying to balance off, is like have a good team with both of them. Because maybe they both play. Like that kind of thing could happen. It wouldn't really surprise me. These friendlies kill managers like me because I've got no big boys. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Teams are not the same. Quinny, what do you think of Lazio signing Chuana? Has that happened? He goes into the team for me. On the right side of the front three, he plays. On the right side, I've been toying about with Isaacson and Pedro. Felipe Anderson is leaving. Oh, that's a brilliant move for Lazio. Can't wait to see Laresby face. Oh, Blair. Oh, you were talking to each other. I kind of seen it at Blair and stuff like that. So sorry, I'm with you now. I did hit 338 and 240, so it's possible with these guys, Quinny. Where is it? Is this it, Bhoysin? It is, yeah. Aye, well, Tierney, McGinn, McGregor. If they start, they could all get a decisive. McGregor's the least decisive capable of them all, of course, but against Gibraltar, like, McGregor doesn't mind scoring against teams like that, I don't think. But the Chuana one is interesting, by the way, really, really interesting. I've got a Lazio video that will come out in a few days. But yeah, like I think Kamada's going to be in midfield for the most part. Maybe he will stay on the front line, but I think Zaccagni, I'm not sure he's totally sold on Castellanos, but Immobile is leaving, Pedro's leaving, Felipe Anderson's leaving. So I think Chuana could live in this half space here between mid and attack. Kamada's done really well there, but maybe it's his, yeah, like here. Kamada in midfield. That's kind of, yeah, this is more, instead of Guendouzi, I'd love it to be Ravella, but I'm not sure you could get Ravella and Kamada in the same centre mid engine room in this kind of shape. But yeah, Kamada centre mid and then Chuana here. Maybe it's something that rotates throughout the year. But by the way, guys, I told you that Chuana was like eye catching and I really like the style of play, yada yada. And then who buys him but fucking Tudor? You know, I'm definitely spotting something that some other people spot. You know, like the players I like end up at the teams I like quite often. Is all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm like fucking Mystic Meg or something, you know, but like it is weird. The players I end up grabbing, oh, that guy had a bit of something. I've ended up playing for somebody that I've been following or quite like, you know. So, excuse me. Did he do well against Lazio himself? They lost 4-1. This might have been the game I watched actually, where he was decent. It might have been Castellanos started. He scored. It probably was this game I seen, and he was good. And yeah, just playing that role for Felipe Anderson, I think. I think it's a good one. 23 for the rare seems cheap. Oh. Is CDK going back? No, Atalanta are making that permanent. It's Hershey. I did hear that, but Kamada is signing at Lazio. That's gone away now. Like he's going to continue on at Lazio for sure. Which player do you see going to Villa? That's a great one. Who could I see going to Villa? Well, I thought it might have been like I'm almost certain that they're going to raid PSG for somebody. Like it feels like Monchi and Emery wouldn't try and pull their pants down on a transfer because they've got so many players on their books. But I think Sorare is going to Sociedad. That feels all but done. But Sorare is the number one. I think Sorare into that Aston Villa midfield, like, the thing about it being full strength, Dougie Luiz, Camara, McGinn, and then not Tielemans or Barkley or Zaniolo or whatever, but Sorare. Like, that for me is a midfield box of hell in a good way, you know. But otherwise, anyone else jump out to mind? Memphis Depay is free, by the way, and that he feels like a real he feels like a real Aston Villa Monchi transfer. You get Memphis in on a free, get him to score you 25 goals, and then sell him to Bayern Munich or something. I don't know. But I think there'll be something like that. I've not really thought. I didn't necessarily say Chuana should play for Lazio or whatever, but just like I could see, and what I liked about him, it makes sense that he would go to this team. You know, strong, quick, direct, front three player. See, like, look at the way Salernitana lined up. Very, very similar style of play. I'm not gonna lie, 22 and 33. They're both big boys, you know, and on a TV screen, there's not much difference between the two of them. It was a bit of a struggle for me to keep up with. Who is it I'm actually impressed by? I think both of them were quite handy, but Chuana was definitely the one that was the more spicy of the two. But no, I definitely think Monchi and Emery, like the Barkley move, I think is brilliant, pure money ball. But I think a forward is really where somebody cool could come in. If he wasn't already at Bournemouth, I'd say like Enesuna would be like brilliant because he's like Spanish football. Alex Baena's probably on his way there, but again, I think Alex Baena is a little bit overrated. Very, very good, but he's just a little bit overrated for me. But yeah, I've not really given much thought yet. I've got a report card for Villa. I think it's came out already. So yeah, kind of second string defence. There's a few things we went through on that one that I think, you know, who they should get, or not. I don't think I went through who they should get, but like the areas of the team that are missing, and we'll see the rumours that kind of follow and flow here on out. But yeah, I'll see you back here tomorrow for the deadline show, guys, where me and Harry Trades will be going through the latest and last minute kind of breaking news, international stuff, probably with some of these friendlies. We might get some revealing chat from the press conferences and stuff, as well as let's set up the premiere and all the rest of it. Some videos me and Harry have got going out on our channels. And we've got like MLS, we've got K and J League, we've got all that stuff kind of going on as well. So should be a really good, like, non-European, nice little deadline show, guys. So I look forward to catching you all tomorrow. Thanks very much for everyone that supported the channel. Thanks for everyone that did pick up their season tickets today. If you've watched this after we've been live, fist bump to you. Stay out of trouble. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.
Satara.